Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Cimnanya on ISIM, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. So today we'll be talking something very important, and it's about this young black man who actually got drafted NFL. And a lot of people there are so many things surrounding the drafting and all that. Why they were waiting for probably the call or the announcement. Okay, they were all seated like the young man and the family, and the white girlfriend was also on the same couch with the family and all that. So you all are going to see the video by yourself. A lot of people are trying to make it a race, something no matter how overjoyed you are and all that, you should acknowledge your girlfriend who was also trying to congratulate you. And it looked like the man wasn't that this was what they said. But I am saying a family who probably might have gone through so many things, the struggles, the hustles, and all that, trying to get their son so they're the right place, and the sacrifice mothers could do and all that. So the mother was just all over, hugging the young man, being happy, screaming, shouting. And while all this were going on, the white woman and the girlfriend was also trying to congratulate the young man. But the guy was, I think, he was overjoyed. He was just not even looking at anybody and all that. Which in the end, the mother also hugged the girl and the rest of it. But some people think some things are just meant for family. Let family be them and let them do them. Do not always want attention to be on you and the rest of it. Let's get into this video.
I feel so bad for the girlfriend. I feel so bad for the girlfriend.
Can I say something? Hands up, don't you? I actually posted about this on Twitter X yesterday. In general, race aside, because I know y'all coming with that shit, I need these young men who are entering the draft and having these big moments on camera to stop having their girlfriends on the couch with their families. Unless they are their baby mom, wife, mother of their children, cool. I just think it's inappropriate. I don't know how long you've been dating your girlfriend. Maybe you've been dating her for the past 10 years. That's different. Which I also doubt, because that would make you 8 years old when you guys started dating. I don't know. Keeping in mind that these are young men, these are boys, basically, in my eyes. I'm a full-ass adult. But why is your girlfriend on the couch with your family during a moment like this? This is a moment for your family who has supported you, who has paid your way, whether you play basketball, football, whatever. They've paid your AAU fees. They've paid for your fucking cleats. They've paid for all your shit your whole life. They've been there front and center on the front lines with your ass. And as your mother, your grandmother, I gotta share the couch with your girlfriend of 8 months. Get the fuck out of here and get the fuck out of my house. I just don't think that it's appropriate. I don't think it's appropriate. I think that of course, your girlfriend can be there in attendance for that moment, but she doesn't need to be on the couch with your family during that moment. She's not family. She's your girlfriend, and God only knows if she's gonna make it past this draft night. Now, for the rest of your life, when you look back at footage of this moment, we got your girlfriend on the couch with your mom and dad. When you're watching this footage back one day with your actual wife that you end up with and your kids, they're gonna be like, "Who was that?" Oh, that was Diane. We dated for 5 days. Diane can sit in the back with Uncle Earl and Auntie Pat, and she can sit on a damn bar stool and she can enjoy the show with everybody else. But if my son ends up in the draft and his girlfriend even toots that ass up to sit down on my couch, if you want to go with her, both of y'all can take a little portable television and go take those cameras outside, and both of y'all can watch it on the street. Maybe you should go watch it at her house with her family, since they did so fucking much for you. Again, don't shoot.
y'all seen that video, but you see all those non-black people, and you see that non-black girlfriend fighting for her life to get into the moment. It's so embarrassing. I told y'all that story when I was in high school, that our coaches told their players not to date black girls because it's bad for their image. And not only that, when the black girls they were dating were getting abused or beat on, because there were a few, they didn't do anything about it. Like, they literally ignored it. Like, didn't bench them, didn't stop them. Girls had bruises, this and that. They just gonna protect their players. They did not care about black women. The non-black people would treat these NFL prospects, D1 prospects, as if they were objects, as if they were something to be sold. So yeah, they treated them real good because they got a plan. They want to keep their blood within your children. That's why they force their kids onto those NFL, NBA players, okay? Future prospects. Plenty of colleges will tell you that those NFL prospects, NBA prospects, whatever, they only go to parties with non-black girls. They typically go to schools with not that many black people. It's all a setup, but it's also funny and it's all such a joke. And you don't want an NFL, NBA player prospect anyway. They're abusive and they're bad partners, and that's been shown over and over again.
Well, here's my take on, when you see the girlfriends getting embarrassed at the NFL drafts. That man is thinking about every woman that's about to come his way. Girl, you are scaring away the hoes. And he doesn't want you to do that. And that's just my take on that. That's it. That's all. My advice is just stay quiet and kept. Don't get on there and embarrass yourself on national TV trying to touch that man, hug that man. Sit there and stay quiet and kept. Okay? Make your little TikToks after it's all over. Just get that bag and plan your escape. That's all you do right now.
Every NFL draft, there is at least one girlfriend who is unfortunately positioned on the couch and boxed out in an awkward way by her boyfriend's mother. Tonight, that happened to Olu Fashanu's girlfriend. Olu Fashanu gets selected by the Jets tonight. And as you can see, his girlfriend's right here, his mom's right here. They celebrate. And now his girlfriend's in an unfortunate position. What do? Do you reach across? And now it looks as if she's kind of being boxed out. She makes the move again. And then Olu's mom pushes her back a little bit. And now she's like, what do I do? 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 Do I need to seem happy? ESPN. Then she does the little move to get even closer. And then touch again. And then his mom's like, this is my moment. That is my son. Now, I feel for her because this isn't a situation that a lot of people have been in before. What do you even do? She reaches across. It's a little bit awkward. She reaches across again. She's like, oh, I'm so proud. I'm so proud. But no, it's mama's moment. It's her moment, okay? And then the move, the little scooch was aggressive. No, you're not getting, she's boxing you out like Prime Shaq. Prime Shaq. Now, a lot of people will say, oh, Olu's mom must hate her. That's not true. Look, right before another angle, not on ESPN, she has her hand on her knee. And then right when ESPN cut, as you can see, look, she extends it, and then there's the big hug, the big family hug. And that is what it's all about for Olu, his family. This guy and his family is spectacular. I think his mother and father are like legitimately geniuses. So is he, but he's going to the NFL. But yes, unfortunately, the awkward positioning girlfriend tonight for the NFL draft was Olu Fashanu's girl.
23. Look at the excitement. That's what this night is about.
I'm definitely not qualified to speak on sports, but the 2024 NFL draft has me in a chokehold. I am like tearing up seeing everyone's reactions to like the teams that they've gotten drafted to. I made a previous video about our draft pick yesterday. I'm a Kansas City Chiefs fan. I am very, very excited about our pick. But I want to speak on this video because it is circulating the internet like freaking wildfire, and people are pitting the mom and the girlfriend against each other. And I finally came across the full video, and people are completely taking this whole video out of context. Obviously, this is like a minute and a half clip of like their reactions to him getting drafted to the New York Jets. So we have zero idea what happens like outside of this video. And I think so many of us are used to seeing like wives and girlfriends get some sort of reaction out of their husbands, fiancés, boyfriends. I get it. But like a part of me, I'm like, this is his big moment to shine. So why is everyone now making this about the girlfriend? Like, yada, yada, yada. His mom is very excited. His mom probably like drove that boy to and from football practices all of his life, paid for everything all of his life. Like, football is a very expensive sport. Honestly, what sport is not expensive? I'm not looking forward to that in my future. But if you watch the full clip, you'll see the mom take the girlfriend like under her arm and give her a big hug, like include her. So she had her moment of excitement, and then the mom was like, oh, here, let me include you in it. So once again, I still don't see why people are like pitting these women against each other. It makes no sense to me.
You saw the NFL draft video that's going viral right now of the girlfriend on the side where the guy's not really paying attention to her and the two parents sitting in between their son, which is totally fine. But my question is, what's his name? Where was he drafted? What number of pick was he? You probably don't fucking know. And this is a great reminder that including somebody that means somebody to your, like something to your son, right? I have 2 boys, and this is a great reminder for me. Including a girlfriend, a future wife, doesn't take away from your family moment, doesn't take away from your son's success. And I think boy moms need to realize that. It sucks that she's like, I'm using her as an example because so many other women act like this, but now social media, it's like fully taken away from her son's moment. How disappointing.
Black athletes, specifically in the NFL, are catching a lot of criticism because they're saying that they love to date white women. They're saying they love to play in the snow. They're saying they always have a white woman on their arm come draft night. And they're talking about Caleb Williams, who was the #1 overall pick, and Olu Fashanu, the offensive tackle from Penn State, that went viral in the video where his mom was blocking his white girlfriend from getting in on the hug. And I'm here to say that I feel like this is propaganda, because it's a lot of black male athletes that are dating black women. It's a lot of black male athletes who are married to black women. But we love to point out when we see somebody playing in the snow, we love to say, don't go over there because all they're gonna do is take half. Don't go over there because all they're gonna do is use you. Like, that can't happen with anybody. And the reason why I'm not gonna jump on Caleb Williams and Olu Fashanu is because I don't know who was there for them in college after they had a rough game. I don't know who was there with Caleb Williams when he was crying with his dog after a loss to Notre Dame. We just don't know who these guys' support system was. So when we talk about interracial dating, it's a lot of factors that play a part in this. And we have to be honest with the fact that a lot of women from our culture would not date Caleb Williams. We're talking about a guy who paints his nails and cries with his dog. Do you think a lot of women are actually going to date Caleb Williams coming from where we from? No. So let's be honest about some of these situations, please.
So this is all I got from this video, and I don't know why some people are making it look like the mother was trying to be mean to the man and all that. You all can see that. I mean, even the young man could not even, he wasn't looking at, I guess a lot of things were running through his mind, and the mother also being overjoyed, the fact that the son is being drafted and the rest of it. So, and also, I don't know how, but that girl wasn't supposed to sit there with them. I mean, this is a family moment, right? And sometimes you excuse yourself to let some people, like, you know, do their thing. That doesn't mean that you are not supporting or you are not rooting for them and all that. You are still rooting for them, and you are still supporting them. But like the whole thing played out, a lot of people are saying that probably maybe the family or this and all that. I don't think so. The mother is just overjoyed. The young man couldn't say anything. He was just like, you know, also overjoyed from the way he was also acting and trying to, like, you know, probably hold himself. I see the white young lady also being very happy and also trying to, like, you know, congratulate the man. And the young lady also didn't know that the mother was also, like, you know, I am sure the mother did not plan that. I mean, she was just, like, you know, being happy. And you know how mothers are, Nigeria, I think that, yeah, Nigerian, because his name is Olomoyowa. Yeah, they are Nigerian, you know. So you know how they do, being all over the place, being happy. I am sure they know what they have been through, what they have gone through to get there, you know, the prayers, the hard work. Okay, the hard work first. Let's start with the hard work. They probably, the young man might have worked so hard, the mother being the support system of the family and all that, doing all they could or all they can to make sure that their son gets to where, you know, where a very great place and all that. And it happened right in front of them, and they're all being overjoyed, excited and all that. So if you ask me, I am not sure the woman had any other thing in mind and all that. I think it was just family moment, and sometimes let people shine. You know, palm colored people do not also like our attention. They always love attention to, you know, to be on their own part. So I think it's okay sometimes we let people shine, you know, and let them be them, let them enjoy themselves and all that. So we all can do better. But then, I mean, a lot of people are trying to make it look like it's a race thing, but I don't think it's a race thing. It was just the family being overjoyed. I mean, like being happy for one another, being happy for the young man who also got drafted and all that, and were the one. I will also hug my son like 100 times, you know. I don't have, but yeah, you know. I will also hug my son as many times that I can, you know. I cannot tell their story better than them and all that. I am sure they will really, I mean, like the family will tell their story, like, you know, probably how they got, what they went through and what they have been through before the young man got drafted and all that. Yeah, so that is it. Thank you all so much, and see you all in my next video. Bye for now.